This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the UCLA Bruins taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, Bloomer making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the... First down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the tackle. And the ball's loose. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's 3rd down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back, trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to escape. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he did get nice yards.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job.
And it's on the ground. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Right back to the well. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Getting some heat. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
To the ground with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Can you hear me talk in this?
Know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks first.
I don't have my headset on, but can you hear this?
Getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. And what
Yes, I didn't know that you could hear it. That's kind of cool.
Awesome job by the quarterback getting to this direction.
So I'm in like,
After the productive first down play, it's
oh
second
God, I
and
don't even know what
6.
season this is. I played a lot of this.
He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And that is good versatility there. And a big
Started
hit
like
from the
a
back.
dynasty franchise with
Really need
Minnesota
to
and
pick up
then
this conversion
transferred
avoid
and then
having to settle
started
for
coaching
the
at
field
Michigan,
goal.
and this is my 2nd or 3rd
They'll
year with
try to
them.
move the chains on the ground. The
Bunch
stop
of rookie
is
shit that you
made, but
care
this
about, but
offense is threatening first and
college
goal
football
from the
makes
9.
you really fun.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Nowhere to run on
I
that
like
one.
the
He loses 4
screenplay
on the
here.
carry.
What do you think, Sarah?
You've got to think there's 11
I think
guys
the
on
screen
defense
pass would
right
work.
now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy
Okay,
gash
man, it's not my
defenses.
part.
He's scored a boatload of
Play
touchdowns
tight
this season. You're
pass,
anticipating him getting the
screen
football.
pass, halfback screen.
3rd and
It gets
goal
Bucky out of the
coming up
backfield.
here.
Basically, they don't block anybody up front, so they're just going to get to me really quick, and I'm just going to try to dump it over their head to R1 here.
He's
So,
looking
see, like they're
downfield to throw.
fast.
They're setting up
Perfect.
the
Oh,
screen.
Ah,
Way that
I had to get a
screen
touchdown.
nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker,
I hate
but
the
it'll
kicking in
be
this
4th
game.
down.
Like,
Timeout
it's
called by
like
the
on the
defense as
way
they're
on the
first
edge.
in
You
the
gotta
half
get
as they'll
way
make
over
some
there.
adjustments. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try.
There we go.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks...
They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bruins. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on second down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, picked off. And they come up with a big play to make. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Runs through a tackle. The Wolverines get enough for the first down.
Pound it, pound it, pound it. I might not have that pretty run-pass ratio of 50-50, but if I can run the football like this consistently, if you're not going to do anything about it, you want to be a great offensive coordinator, keep calling the run.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They've got the screen set up. Bulls his way forward. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Buying some time. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the ball's out there after it. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. No good. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Still running at the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Grbac or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could have hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
On the move, he fires. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. On the run, still looking. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown!
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We'd be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give to the single back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They'll get it down to the 8. Throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the fourth quarter, when you need the two-point conversion?
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. To throw, it's Nunez. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit. Oh, and they can't convert on third down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got a stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass. He's right on target.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the air. It's Nunez. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Working that left side now. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, as a quarterback, it's going to be tough throwing comeback routes against this guy. He does such a good job breaking on the ball, and he's able to swat it away.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays back and forth. who's got anything left in the tank here in OT.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll run it to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
They'll leave it with him. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Orgy. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
How about getting that big play on the ground here in OT? Great job up front by the offensive line. This has been a long, hard-fought, physical game, but these guys look like they could play for at least another couple of quarters.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Michigan! They take the lead here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. They're going to run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run?
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swap.
Welcome to the birthplace of college football. The State University of New Jersey, the campus of Rutgers in Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten. On first down, here comes this offense. Let's go. They want to run it left here. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll run play action. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Orji. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Wolverines line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Three tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Leaves it with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll throw one to his right. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In the scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Hey, fourth and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
The Wolverines will snap it on first and 10. The give to the left. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll set up to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown! First down here for the offense. The give on the inside. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback will audible. Off play action. They get to him as he throws. Wide open downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Take some time for those routes to get down the field.
Ball in the air. Intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And that's such a great job.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball. And they get the sack just like that.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. He'll start this drive firing. Hit as he throws. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they make it. Offense set on 1st down. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. They go to the ground. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the ground. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
You know, you start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a 1st down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
The Wolverines are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the kicker... Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. At the 40, there he goes.
Ball carried by the running back. Gain of 19 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. He wants to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And here comes the offense on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Orty. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And he's got it counted all. 55, never in doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but it's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Alabama. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Using his legs, it's Clemens. Finds enough room to get free out to the 34. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Clemens. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They move the tight end all over. Now the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Steps away to find some room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways. They haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play that's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of
throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And now this offense on first and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. Breaks the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Between the uprights, it's good.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivers.
And the returner will be knocked down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence that this offense is going to make a play. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. Release to the back. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Sometimes it's just